Hiya guys, it's Spectre here, welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 3, continuing our Throgg campaign. I know I've kind of got things stabilised with Archeon and Sigvald, that might have been a bit too late. We are making a push back across to where we came from, to then go after Kislev, with the express purpose of wiping Kislev out. Because the Elven tide is now coming from us, the Empire's pretty bloody strong, Bretonia's making headway into Norsca as well, so all the shit is literally going down. And if any of you guys are new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. I'd really appreciate it. But this campaign could take a turn for the worst, because this has been by far the most troublesome Throgg campaign I've ever had, by having Archeon, Sigvald, and then both factions of Kislev declare on at the same time. That's never happened to me before. I've had it where one of them does, but not both. And then one's usually easily dealt with, and then I can usually go after Kislev. But I've also had it where I've had no wars declared from either of those factions. The only other one would normally be the Demon Prince, but you always have to be at war with either him or Malus Darkblade. So you have to wipe one of those two out, which is fine. It doesn't take up too much time, and then usually you can refocus all your efforts on both Kostaltin and Zarina. But oh god, here comes Alariel. Oh god, fucking Christ, here comes Lotharion. Marvellous. Oh, for fuck's sake, how many bastard armies? And that's just him, and he's the weakest of the three. Fucking Christ. Great, so Altharion's come up with 220 stacks, and he might bring back that 3/4 stack as well. And that's just one of the three elves. There's then Tyrion and Alariel, who are also stronger, and are going to have more armies than him. And then pushing around through the land area, the Sisters of Twilight and Exiles of Nehek. Now, Exiles of Nehek I'm not worried about because their armies are shit. The Sisters of Twilight could be an issue. But Exiles of Nehek can add in numbers. And if they add in, 3 or 4 more armies in an area, it can still end up as a win in their favour. And it looks like Festus is about to die. Archeon escaped once. Looks like I weakened him though quite badly.
Dark servant, you and your
It wouldn't make a difference at this point, dude. And once it's dealt with, you'll probably declare war on me anyway. Bretonia, fucking hell, Bretonia armies are everywhere as well. This is bad. Because Archeon and Sigvald kept me fighting in the north for so long, all the factions I'd normally be stamping on, I've got really fucking strong. Looks like Belakos about to die. God, is he bringing all 3? Here he is. Yep. Belakos lost both his primary and secondary army. And now we've got 4 fucking armies of Bretonians coming at us. Great. And because I weakened Sigvald, Sigvald's now got barely nothing left to fight back against Alariel and the elves. But if it had been attacking them in the first fucking place rather than attacking me, it'd have been okay. But no, he had to attack me with his goddamn vassals. And himself. I had to keep killing his primary armies, his most experienced armies. The frustration. Now, all the old Order tied-in factions you'd face on a regular basis in Warhammer 2 are all coming to the fore in this one. And then South and Lustra, as well as one of the strongest factions, you've also got Teheno in. So you've got all three factions of the High Elves, really. Alariel, Tyrion and Eltharion. You've got Bretonia, you've got the Empire, and you've got Teheno in. So you've got 6 incredibly strong factions. The Dwarves might be a factor somewhere, but I know Cadrin's still there. They could still be strong though, but they're down south. They're not really being a bother to us. I mean, they are quite strong, stronger than me. Strength rank 11, 14 settlements. So, yeah, they're not weak.
King on thrones. Crossbones.
Now, before I do anything with that, let's see if Archeon wants Cracker Drag.
Good. The Eye of Sirion has already told me your offer, but I will hear it from your lips all the same.
He actually does. Ooh.
Dominance. What?
Why don't I heal? I don't heal?
Speak.
What?
Very well. Greetings. Your abasement pleases me.
Ooh, I can get a fair bit of money out of that. We can't get defensive alliance for some reason. It's kind of weird. I've got one with these guys. Maybe relations have got to get better. Right, so I wanted that because I didn't mind giving him Cracker Drak, because Cracker Drak is actually a Dark Fortress site. And Chaos can have much bloody stronger garrisons than I can get.
Spoil and ravage. It would breach my vow.
Fucking Christ.
This is absurd.
Shegrath has got a full maxed out garrison.
Chieftain of the tribe. Understood. The hound compels.
Might hold them off, I might not, I don't know. I'm just going to try and do whatever I can to just hold them back. That's going to give me more money, which is always a good thing. Actually, no, don't build that. Give me that. Let's get rid of this goddamn Slaanesh corruption bollocks.
challenge? Undeniable.
Right roads. Oh yes. I knew it.
I'm listening.
So what I need to do now is then really...
Slaughter. I will hear you.
We are in a race.
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
They're at war with Belagor? That could work in our favour. Especially if Belagor's strong. Yeah, attain strength rank 1. Valkyria's still alive. If Valkyria's alive and then she's strong, that could work. Clan Skreya's still alive.
Malekith.
Because Nagrand aren't very strong.
At your service.
Bring ruin.
Siggy's only got 1 settlement left. I did leave him with 2, so he has lost 1 since then. And Archeon's now got 6, 'cause I just get him 1. So he's got quite a few Dark Fortress sites. I mean, Korlik's got 8.
I am the Tempest. What could you offer me? Good.
Apparently Korlik's offering me free money,
I am the Tempest.
which I will happily take.
What? You have a proposal, yes? Good. I do so hate murderers.
Death be the fly, Lord.
The fort. Stay in the shadows. And we might
Military
become allies.
alliance. But he's only got that 1 settlement, so no. Unless he expands from that. I mean, I don't ever see Balak over the do much as an AI. They need to drastically, like... Considering he's got this thing where he can teleport around the world to, like, different areas. They need to allow him to use that as the AI and actually do more stuff. Because he's kind of fucking useless. See, he's the first Demon Prince and should technically be the most powerful of the Demon Princes. He didn't really do a whole lot. Not when you compare him to the likes of Azazel and the regular Demon Prince, who do far more than he does. The regular Demon Prince is a fucking joke. He's not even got a tech tree, for Christ's sake. Yeah, my aim was, because it's attached onto a vassalization area, I assumed they would class that as Archeon's territory, so I could trade it to him through his vassalage. And if he wanted to crack a Drac, because I couldn't get the other 2 towns anyway because of his vassal, I was willing to let him have it, and then he's got a Dark Fortress site and another one there. Because he's already got 1, which is what I was using as my main city, which is that one there, the Forbidden Citadel. That one's a Dark Fortress. And then he's got that one now, so he's got 2 forward Dark Fortress sites over here. And if he gets to Azazel's one, he can have a 3rd. And that's right on the doorstep of Kislev. And if he can build them up and get them the decent garrisons, they'll be actually really hard to take. It took them ages to wipe out Azazel. Okay. Well, that army can't recruit from the ocean. It can't do anything, so I'm not worried about that. It's too small to affect any of my garrisons. Oh, fuck's sake, L'Oreal's here. Yep. Here come the Bretonians. This is what they used to do in Warhammer 1 and 2. You'd find Bretonians and Empire just conquering all of fucking Norsca. Doesn't happen that much in Warhammer 3. Unless, of course, the player's doing it. But you don't normally go up here as the player because, well, these are red for Bretonia, the Empire, so I wouldn't occupy these anyway. If I was going to go up here, I'd be burning these to the ground. Great, 4 fucking armies of Bretonians. Marvellous. See, the problem is, I need gold to afford my armies. And chances are, I'm going to lose too many settlements too quickly to be able to afford my armies. And because I've not got a lot of money in the treasury, I'm probably going to go into a minus. And then my allies are building armies like this, which is going to do fucking... This is an early game army. You shouldn't ever see this in the late game.
The Throgg King listens.
They've confederated into one faction. Okay. Might as well do that one since they're going to be knocking on our door pretty soon.
I hear you. Where's my next quarry?
My ice age comes. Done moving.
This has got no power bar apparently, but they've got 10 settlements. No actual war with them. See, if Vessel aren't that strong, they've only got 9 settlements, but fucking is like bringing 3 armies at me, so fuck. So he confederated Zarina, she didn't confederate him. So Kislev is now just one faction, they've got 15 settlements, so actually I think one will be completed on here, won't it? Yeah, it's the Ice Core class is wiped out. So I need one more settlement, which is obviously easy, and I need to wipe Kostaltin basically out.
All be slaves. I eat my enemies.
I'm going to get them to recover, then we'll have to start kicking their asses.
Fear me.
And what I'm planning to do here is as well, in 4 turns time, we're going to have access to armoured skin wolves. I'm going to pop that on to reduce the recruitment cost.
Who's next?
I'm going to recruit in 5 skin wolves, so I'm going to replace these 4 on one of the marauders, and then it's got a mammoth as well, which we're going to keep. It can keep the Norsca Ice Trolls and that Regiment of Renown unit of Mere Warriors. If they die, I'll replace them with a unit of Ice Trolls. And then replace the other 2 Marauders with 2 more Marauder Champions. And then his army's also done. And then I'm relying on Wolfric and Throgg to basically just tear down Kislev as fast as possible. Because I don't need to keep anything in mind to win. It's nothing like that. Not even on there, it's not either. Basically, wiping him out gives me the short campaign victory. The long one means I'd need 80. And then level 3 allegiance with one of the gods and defeat all the challenges that he sends against me in doing that. Once I get through into Kislev area, any ones that are coastal, so if this is a port, which I think that one is, I'll keep the ports like Erengrad as well. Erengrad's a port city. But any interior ones, I'm going to raise them towards my, the god, the hound. Apart from Kislev. Because Kislev is part of my tech tree one. It's not a great one, to be completely honest. But I'd rather have it than not. And also it gives me like a forward operating base. But like all these ones here, I'm not sure if that one's a port. Is that a port? That one's a port, so I'd keep that one. But fucking hell, they've got some over here as well. I might have to send Wolfric down there, kick him out of there and bring them all back in, and Throgg can assault from this direction. Because I've got to wipe out every army in every settlement.
Yes.
And the first point in that is breaking his armies. Yeah, the only reason you would use Chaos Marauders in the late game is if you crap stack. They're not cheap enough to crap stack like Skaven Slaves or Goblins or something like that, but the cheapest units you're going to get for Chaos to do it. So you could use a combination of normal loaders. Maybe taking some mortar spearmen if you wanted to for like anti-large, and then maybe some like chaos warhounds for like speed to take out like archers and artillery if they can get past enemy cavalry and stuff. Oh fucking Christ, Lara's doing. How fucking can she move? What? It's not the best battalion I've seen. But we can't beat it with that garrison, no. Yep. I knew what was going to happen straight away as soon as battalions started coming over here. I knew they were going to beeline it straight for me. All I've got to try and do now is I've got to try and hold them. I've just got to delay them as long as I possibly can so I can destroy Kislev. All I've got to do. Once I've destroyed Kislev, I've won the campaign. I've got the short campaign victory. I don't need to worry about fighting the fucking Order Tide. I've just got to destroy Kislev. I've got to be able to afford Wulfric and Throgg's army. So what I think I'll do is once I've got Wulfric's army... Yes, definitely. Once I've got Wulfric's army, I will basically save up my money. Save up all the money every single turn. So if I do go into the red, I can stay in the red for as long as I need to, basically. By, you know, making sure I've got a large treasury. So I'll probably gain some provinces anyway on the march down. But if these guys in Archeon can't hold them back, it's going to get rough. Oh, at least the Dark Elves have got the Sword of Keen. Nice. I'll build these ones up, anything like these, gets more money. Which we are going to need. And I'll build defences where I need to.
Folly.
Well, his army's shit. It just depends on how shit it is in the auto-resolve is the question. But it should in theory annihilate him. Yeah. I'm going to say his army's not that good. He's got smoky units, like these are pretty good. Kislev can be pretty good. Dragons not so much. Frost Phoenix is pretty good. And Bolt Force can actually do the damage.
War unceasing. Northmen come.
And see, with him I can be a bit more devil may care, because he's already got his mammoth and he's got immortality. So even if he dies, he comes back. But the hero doesn't. Lethal Larry's got 2 levels to go before he gets immortality.
Dominate.
I need to be a tiny bit careful. Right, what I'll do is then I'll bring them this direction. Because I can't fight that
Far beneath an archmage.
while I'm injured. And Alariel's right behind. Again, neither of these armies are that good. So they must have been having some difficulty with the Dark Elves and Valkyrie and all that.
No delay. The eagle guides me.
This is going to be much easier to defend here, because it's a Dark Fortress. Yeah, build that. Again, we do need to try and hold them. And the cities are going to be key holding points where the garrisons are strong and where I can fight them. So other ones are going to be the Twisted Towers. That's also a Dark Fortress, essentially. So, yeah. It's going to be another option. Don't need to do these yet, because they're not down here yet. That's already got the full walls. It just needs to be fully upgraded.
Speak. A challenge?
Right, these are both built in 3 turns.
I am the wanderer.
Then I can recruit the units I need to locally there for him.
Mutant beast!
Your will, my fellow warlords converge. Do the Kurgan. Okay.
Bloodthirsty. A timely arrival. My warhounds haven't eaten.
Take what's left.
Bring death. The gods might compel me to kill, but I do it freely.
Yes. I'm told you want to talk. How disappointing. I was Northmen come. To be honest, I'd
Speak. To be honest, I'd rather be
Yes, I am Malekith, Lord of the Black Tower and King of Nagaroth. Agreed. You catch me in a moment of less rage, creature. I make you a god. Greetings. Your
Right, now the defensive lines have showed up. So you've got to have a certain level of friendliness to defensive military alliance to show up.
You dare. You have a proposal, yes? Good. I do so hate murderous rain.
What? Speak, mortal. For now.
Right. Well, I've now got non-aggression with Archeon, so he's probably not going to declare war on me again.
Now.
And he's too weak to do anything about it. He's currently got his own problems. If Archeon can get himself his armies back and get strong, and have been running around with 3 or 4 armies, that could help. And I'm going to try and save as much as I possibly can.
Challenge?
I mean, I've upgraded that city there. And this one here. I might try and do that one, but it might not make it in time. Even then, it might still hold because it's still a dark fortress.
Of Avalon.
I'm going to lose that, which is unfortunate. It's going to be like 1081 loss. But I can't keep it.
The eternal challenger. To the 4 corners.
Oh, nice. He's not taking a point in mentor. Must have forgot. But that's pretty good. So they can get 15 melee defense and 15 charge bonus for skin wolves. Yes. Definitely have that. They won that fight? What? Ah. First of the Costaltin armies. Why would you be that close to an army in March Dance? She attacks you, you're dead. The only downside is that I'm potentially going to have to fight a lot of battles against Kislev, because they're stupidly strong in auto-resolve.
Talk quick before I...
Lonely and Colossum units. If she attacks that, she's going to lose. Especially whilst she's injured. I mean, the one good thing is that any armies that I kill, especially like with the high elves, they can't get back here really fast. Because they usually recruit their armies down in Oath One. There's an odd chance they might recruit them here, but if they do that, they're going to be either low ranked and probably not as good troops in most cases. We need to get back to the action a bit faster, but they won't be as dangerous. If you recruit them back here, it's going to take ages to get back. Same with Bretonia. If I kill them and their armies have got to respawn back down here and rebuild, it's going to take them way more to get back. I'm actually going to take that for the moment, because there is something I wish to do. So one turn is going to be turn after into it. Yeah, change, put that on to change.
No escape.
We've got that for 10 turns, haven't we, which is good. So I can recruit all this shit as fast as possible.
Grappling! Got it!
Overrun the world. The tribe consents. Immediately, moving out. Your will, Norsca. Enslave the Southerners.
That sounds much more a champion. I'd rather get more a champion. army's shit as well, to be fair with you. This is one we could use. Because then I can make it into a fully upgraded port. It can make us lots of money.
No higher power than I.
Undefeated.
You'll be alright.
Battle time is feeding time.
This actually makes it harder on us as well, because we can't have the Chaos Dwarfs as allies. Well, at least Ostrogoth by now be pushing his way into Kislev, which would be helping out. Pyrrhic victory? In what way? I've got garrison helping me and that, and it says lose a troll? To this? See, this is how bullshit Kislev are in auto-resolve. It will almost always give them a win. Almost always. Even when they're fundamentally outclassed. This army is weaker than the previous army that I fought. And the previous army killed nothing. It barely got a unit to half health. This army is even weaker. By a lot. And I've got reinforcements. It gives me a victory, but it's a victory I'm losing a unit. I'm not going to lose any one of these rank 9 units. Not one of them. This army's a joke. Kislev need rebalancing in the auto-resolve. They auto-resolve far, far too high. I bet when I play Katarina, which will be 2 campaigns from now, because I've got Queek to play, and then after Queek I'll be playing Katarina. I bet the campaign's fucking so easy. Because once you get the units like these, you're just going to be getting given auto-resolves all day long. Nothing's going to be able to touch you. And that's even with a shit army. What you can do if you've got a decent army. Let's see how little resistance they actually put up. Sent trolls straight in, and then the warrior champions can follow up because the trolls are more durable. Fuck is he going? He's actually going for my wizard. My wizard will probably beat your ass, dude. I think we even need the help though, to be fair. And this armor is supposed to somehow kill one of my ice trolls? Explain to me how. For about 40% damage, they've lost one troll. They've lost one troll. They were supposed to do what exactly? Yeah, CA. Might not see this video, but if anyone gets the chance, pass this along to CA. Rebalance the fucking auto-resolve on Kislev. They shouldn't be this strong in auto-resolve when they're not this fucking good. Especially when they've got a shit fucking army. And it's, the thing is, this is the problem. It's not like it's a certain type of elite army that's good in auto-resolve. All their armies appear to be good in auto-resolve. Even against one of the strongest Norscan armies you can build, other than Doomstacker Mammoths. Which I don't want to build because at that point just the game's face roll. Nothing can touch you. That went from a Pyrrhic victory to a decisive victory. I took a whole whopping 35 losses. And this unit of Norscan ice trolls that was supposed to have died, I don't even think lost a single troll. They lost one and they lost one. That's it. This joke of an army is meant to beat me? Really? Fucking game it, right? My guys didn't even break a sweat. And bear in mind with this army as well, because of the replenishment from both Throgg and the hero, this army recovers pretty much from half damage to full health in a single turn. So I only need really one turn recovery in most scenarios, unless somebody takes way more than half health damage. And this is an incredibly durable army. I mean, these have got armor and physical resistance. They can gain more physical resistance throughout the fight with Rage. These have got armor, physical resistance, and horrible generation. So they'll be an absolute nightmare to fucking kill. These haven't got as much armor, but they've got physical resistance again, and horrible generation. And then, if it comes to missiles, they've both got missile resistance as well. So, absolute fucking nightmares to kill these units. So whenever I see that I'm losing a unit, that's a battle that's just got to be fought. Obviously, if it's going to be high casualties anyway, I might just fight it. Because chances are I won't get high casualties. And that's pretty much how you use this army. It's very simple. You send your trolls first with Throgg. They basically just tie up the front line, blast through, kill some range units. Mother champions head in with the sorcerer. They play mop up. They're in there to just kill whatever else. If there's something that's anti-large and quite nasty and giving the trolls a bit of hammer, they can come in and fuck that up. No problem. Obviously he's casting his spells, doing his thing. These will flank, and these will take out enemy cavalry with ease. And then when they're done with enemy cavalry, they can circle around into any archers and artillery. And if they're stupid enough to come at you with a melee army, oh my god, that's going to be so much fun. As been proven when I've been fighting Arkilla and Sigvald. You just walk right over them. I'll wipe the army out. You can feed me all the armies you want to, Kislev, because that just enables my plan to work, because I can get a lot of money from it. Because I can either get experience and training, or I can get money. I can't get replenishment, so you take money every single time pretty much. There's no point taking experience, apart from me being the very, very early game. Because when you've got rank 9 units like I've got, you don't benefit from it. So it's actually a waste of it being there. So you just take the money. It looks like Alariel's going to make the same mistake that Altharion just made. Because then she's going to get wiped out by that and the garrison. The garrison there's even stronger, being that it's a city. Why would you even attack that? Your army was injured. You had no chance of winning that. Kislev might have done in their auto-resolve, because their auto-resolves are broken to shit. Like, Lonely and Curse probably not going to win this fight either. That's one good thing is up here, they don't generally replenish, because they're stupid. Obviously, if they move an encampment stance, they move a lot slower. If it had gone that way, it'd have been worse because that'll take time to replenish. If it's going that way, that's fine. And every battle they lose against like a garrison as well or something like that, or that other army that's out here, that's just more money to feed into my bank, my plan to work. Okay.
I'll have a crack.
The eternal challenger.
Next turn, that's ready, then I can recruit them. I can actually get rid of those now, couldn't we? Could up our money. Yeah, because he's not under any threat.
Strike first. Fear me.
mean, I can recruit the units I need.
Crossbones! Lord of the monster horde! My ice age comes! Got it! Stomping on!
I die before betraying.
Castaltin's army's a joke as well, fuck me. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Not one bit.
Despoil and ravage. In agreement. Enslave the Southerners.
Light of Avalon.
He's there. Where are the scouts? Here's one. Right, you. Need to go and be a scout for Wolfric.
I eat my enemies!
Undefeated. Challenge?
Northmen come. Tribesmen, gather.
Elf One's Queen.
Right. Unlike Sigvald, who I beat into the ground, I didn't beat Archon into the ground, and if anything, I just made him stronger by giving him another Dark Fortress. So hopefully Archon can work his way back now with quite a few armies, and also bring all his vassals in, because then he can match Kislev's armies and even beat them. Need to get hold of him. Fucking hell. Here comes all her armies. Because she's got no enemies down on Lustria, and she's got no enemies really near there. She's got a little bit of Nagarond, a little bit of Sigvald and his vassals, and then it depends how strong Valkyrie is, which I'm going to guess probably not that strong. What's this idiot doing?
Dark servant, you and your follow.
Still in the Kerr dead. And that's both them garrisons' time to recover. And again, they're beating him, sets him back. He's got to go back there and recover a new army. These aren't bothering me, they're going over to Belacor. They're going other direction down there because my garrison time to recover. Win-win. I can't do much to protect the towns because the towns won't have strong enough garrisons to take on a 20 stack. Unless it's like a really shit army that my garrison can then auto-resolve. But in most cases, you're not going to fight a full 20 stack army with a garrison and win. You're generally going to lose that fight. But with the city, against one army, should definitely be winnable. Because most city garrisons these days do have 20 units themselves, or if not, close to it. And then with the combination of wall towers and interior towers, you can easily make up for the fact that you might be missing a few units. Or that some units aren't that good. Oh, bugger. Then again, they have to march to reinforce him. I can retreat once and then fight him. They won't be able to follow up. Where's my scout? Scout, get over here. Fuck, get you back there. I might need one more scout. Another thing. Right, they're both built good. Right. It's time to recruit units. There we go. And that gives him all his skin wolves, all his murder champions. He's having one less unit of trolls, because we're going to keep these guys. We're going to test them out, see how they go. Because they do get some... Did they get upgrades from him? I don't think these do. No, they get upgrades from Throgg, don't they?
Disorder!
Yeah, they can get... regeneration for familiar units. 1 melee defense and frenzy. No. Let's try for me, yeah. Alright.
My challenge? Undeniable.
I'll keep him in there though. Keep him in there, try him out. If they die to replace my unit of Norsca nice rolls. And then I can always re-recruit those maybe in Throgg's armor where they'll be stronger. What? Oh my god. That could have just helped.
Ready.
Holy shit. Strength rank 12 Balthazar Gelt just declared war on the Order Tide. And he's got the Empire as military allies, Border Princes, Clan Angrand, Karak Kadrin, and Karazakarak as defensive allies.
Yes.
But he's got Avalon as a defensive ally. What the fuck? How the hell did that happen? And yet he's still military allies with the Golden Order? What?
So,
He's at war with both factions of Bretonia. And he has gone to war with Etain and Avalon. So he's at war with a
Is it time?
defensive ally of the Empire. And they've not got involved, but somehow they're both still allies?
the nation calls.
What? Maybe they don't follow the same restrictions as a player.
You dare?
Some
I
bullshit.
am bathed in lightning. I am energized. I am pleased.
You dare. My true father instructs me to talk to you. It seems I am pleased.
This time. Greetings. Your abasement pleases me.
Enough of that, and that's too much.
Rain. I have bathed. Overlord.
God, he's almost dead.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower? I approve.
Tribal fury. The gods might compel.
True always ready for a headbutting. Norsca, always ready for a headbutt.
Norsca. Enter then. Are you up?
Dominate, my fellow warlord. Northmen, come. Enter then. Are you up?
Dominate. Always ready for a head.
Okay. Right, so Wolfric's army will be ready in 4 turns. How much should go by?
Where's my next?
1,563, which is nothing off that. I thought it'd be more like 2,000, which is fine. So he's going to have a decent army. All we've got to do is get it ranked up. And that should be fairly easy as well, because he's got that. And we need to get his red tree. Need to get his red tree going.
I see death.
Fortress of the Town. Oh.
Now! Annihilation!
So why attack me?
To their grip!
Wow. Yeah, get fucked, Ariel. Back to respawn, bitch.
True savages! Overrun the world! Chieftain of the tribe!
We'll try and phase out the weaker units in his army if we can. See if they actually become quite powerful, they can hold places like that up against probably 2 armies. They can get a decent enough army.
Tribesmen, gather!
Because his garrison's strong. And I can upgrade that and make it stronger when the time comes. Right. That's Alariel and Eltharion both dealt with. And see there, that was 19 units of my weakest army beating Alariel in auto-resolve. Where 20 units of my strongest army couldn't beat a shit Kislev army in auto-resolve. They're going to go for it. Yes. They're going to go. They're going to go. They're going to go. Right, so I retreat. They can't move any further. Only they can. Hook, line, and sinker. But considering it's quite late in this recording, I've just realised I will fight this battle at the start of the next part, and I'm going to absolutely fucking cream Costaltin. He's going to get wrecked. His army is dog shit. I'm going to walk right through him. These do not bother me at all. I'm not in the least bit worried. So I will deal with these, and then I'll deal with those other 2 armies, and then hopefully make some headway into his territory. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone, and have a great day.